Another fun one that you can try for the Easter or the spring season. This is more like a spring one, but we're going to use some Dollar Tree items. So I'm going to take one of those little wood cutting boards. These are good for so many things. And I'm going to give it one coat of this green chalk paint. You don't have to do a base coat if you don't want to. I just wanted a little bit of green in there. So I'm just giving it one little coat. It's not going to be like a full coverage, just enough so that when we do the next step that the green color can pop through, because I think green plays really nice into spring. And then I'm going to just set that aside, let that dry. Once it dries, then we're going to come in and we're going to do the next step. And you can see, because we only did one coat, it's kind of like it has like a streaky kind of finish to it, but that's all right because we're going to just cover that up anyway. So I'm going to take just some Elmer's glue that you can get also from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to give it a good coat of that. You want to cover it the whole thing. You can cover it just in spots if you want, but to do the crackle effect, you're going to want to cover the whole thing with a good amount of like school glue, Elmer's glue, whatever you use to do this part. And then while it is still wet, you're going to want to come in with whatever paint color you want on the top. I'm going to be using this white chalk paint, and again, giving it a good coat. Some areas I'm going to be a little sparse with it, and it's not going to be like a good amount, but that's all right because we want it to look distressed. And then you can take your house blow dryer and you can just dry it, and you can see, I love this part. This is like my favorite part. um, Blow drying it and seeing the crackles like pop up so quick. You can let it air dry. I'm trying to think, have I ever let it air dry to see how? I know you'll get the same effect with the air dry, but I don't know if you'll get as many crackles, if that makes sense. If you just let it air dry, but I know you can let it air dry if you don't want to use like a blow dry or something. And then I got this garland from Dollar Tree, from the Dollar Tree Plus section, and I wanted to do like I like the little print on there. I wanted to do like a big bunny and then little bunnies going after it, but I think they need to be all the same shape to make it look like, little baby bunnies. So I decided to go with this other garland that I got from Dollar Tree. And you can buy these carrots just singular too. They do have a pack with just the carrots singular by themselves. And they have like different versions too of carrots at Dollar Tree. So you can get like a different little variety if you want. But I'm just going to take and I'm going to cut 3 of those off of the garland and then glue them in the middle. Just with a little bit of hot glue there. And then if you wanted to, you can stencil some wording here. You can add a bow here. You can put something to hang this. I'm gonna use mine as a leaner, but you can do a few different things. I'm gonna take some faux greenery just to fill in the top there, because the little greenery that they have at the top is like a little bit. So just to fill that in. And then I'm gonna take this wood cutout sign that I got from Dollar Tree. These come 2 in a pack, and these are thick too. So it says home. It is bigger than the sign, but that's okay because we're gonna use it like a leaner. And then I'm just going to take this Dollar Tree brown paint just to kind of give it a little bit of color, kind of like a stain kind of look to it, and give that one good coat. And then once I was done, while it was still wet, I just patted off any excess from there. And then I'm just going to take and hot glue that down to the sign at the bottom. You can put the sign on first, and then you can kind of center it more if you put it on first, if you don't do the carrots or whatever you're going to do there first. But like I said, you could do a stencil on here. You can do a few different things. Dollar Tree has a lot of cute little wood cutout signage. And this is how it came out. I think it is so simple, so fun, and just something nice for the spring season. Another quick and easy one that you can do for the season, so you can get some ribbon. I have like this burlap style ribbon, but you can get like a cute wide ribbon. And then I have this shower rings from Dollar Tree. You can probably use a regular ribbon for this too. It just won't be as stiff. But you're gonna try to measure out your ribbon as long as you need it to loop around the ring several times. But you can use a different ring for this. You don't have to use these. You can use like wood rings. You can use you can take and you can cut some cardboard. You can do it around cardboard. Just don't pull it too tight so you don't bend the cardboard. But once you're done and you have the desired length that you want, you can take them cut off, and then you can make cute little ears with these. So you can finish off the ears in a few different ways. You can finish it off individually. You can finish them off like together, like I did mine, but you can tie them off individually. You can do like, you can get really creative with this. You can add little bows to this. You can do a bunch of cute little things. But I'm just going to take it, I'm just going to fold mine to make the ears, and then I'm just going to give it a little bit of glue just so that they stay in place, even though I am going to be bunching them together once I am done with that part of it. But like I said, you can do these individually. You can bunch these together like I did mine and then separate them after. But I'm just going to take some twine, also from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to wrap that around a few times on this, kind of giving it like, it kind of looks like a little bow to it once you're done. So like I said, if you wanted to, you can add in extra little ribbons, different things like this, and then you have like a cute little seasonal napkin ring, and then you can get like just a plain colored napkin and make your table setting, or you can get like something that has a cute little print to it. But this is real easy and real simple to do. I love the wood blocks from Dollar Tree. So before I used to have to use like the foam dice and stuff like that to make like these style pieces, but now they have the wood blocks, and you make so many cute things with these. But I grabbed a pack of those, and I'm gonna just give it one coat of chalk white paint. I'm not gonna do like a full coverage on it. You can do like a full coverage, and these are fun because you can make these for like different holidays, different seasons. This one's gonna be for like spring, Easter, but you can do this for different seasons, different holidays. I've made like snowmen, different things out of these. They're like really fun. So I gave that one coat of the chalk white paint, and then I'm going to take my favorite Dollar Tree brown paint and kind of give it like a little bit of distressing. I wipe it off before it is completely dry, and like I always say, if you want to do like another step, you can sand it too, just to bring out some more of that wood and take away some of the brown once you put it on there. But once that was dry, then I just came with some twine that I also got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to make little whiskers because we're going to make Easter bunnies for this, or spring bunnies, because bunnies are really all spring. And then I'm just going to take two pieces of it and glue it in the middle, kind of like I said, for the whiskers. And then I'm going to take this acrylic paint pen and I'm going to draw on the face. You can do this with like a fine tip paintbrush too if you wanted to, and I'm just freestyling. You could do this with a Sharpie too. So I did the eyes and I did the mouth, and then I'm gonna make a little bow. If you were making these like little Easter bunny boys, you could put like a little bow tie in the front. You could do these a few different ways and just like do the ears and stuff. I got this burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, so this came in a few different colors too, so you can get like a lot of cute colors for the season. And then they have some too in print, but I'm just going to cut some big enough to what I want to do to make the bow, and then I'm going to stack it with some other ribbon also. You can just do one ribbon. You can make like a traditional bow with this. You can make like a little rough bow like I'm doing. You can do this in a few different ways. But once I got all of my pieces of ribbon together, I'm just going to scrunch them together and then tie them off with a bit of twine, and that is it. And I'm gonna leave the tail on the twine to be part of the ribbon, so I'm not gonna cut it off after I tie the knot, but I did tie it twice, and I tied it in the front, so like I said, it could be part of the ribbon. You can add some extra twine in there too, but when you stack all the ribbons together, I think it gives it like a cute little look, and you can do this to do a bunch of different things. That's how I make most of my bows, really. And then I'm going to take some pipe cleaner and I'm going to make the ears. I had already crunched up this I had spiraled this up and then pulled it back out to give it like a little crinkle. You don't need to have the crinkle in it, but you can also use other ears. Dollar Tree has a lot of cute like little pieces and stuff too that you can use, but I'm going to glue all of that together, and then I'm going to glue it right on top to make a little bow, and that is really it for that. But you can do these, like I said, different kind of characters. You can do ducks. We're gonna do ducks too. You can do different things for the season. But yeah, and then I have these half beads that I'm gonna use for the nose, but you can just really use anything. I'm gonna paint mine like this pink. I'm not going to leave the pink on there because it is like kind of dark. So what I'm going to do is give it a coat and then wipe it off right away before it is dry. And then you see it kind of gives it like a little pink stain. And then I'm going to glue that right in the middle of the twine that we put there. And then that like makes the nose. And that is it for the bunny. For one of the blocks, I'm just going to write on it. I freestyled it. I didn't like the way it looked, when I was done writing it. So I just turned it around to a different side and I wrote it again. But yeah, it need to have good handwriting, which I don't. But this is how they came out, and I think they're so cute, so simple, and fun to make.